begin with, centering, driving the strength through one leg, and then lifting another one up. Yeah. More of a shifting of the weight rather than a heavy jump or anything. Okay. Okay. Just relax your hands and then try more of a, like a light hop. Always look down just first few jumps. Almost be playing it like a hopscotch, you know. Your body might want to do this, but I try to minimize the. There you go. Keep breathing. Can we do this for another 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, just get the knees. Raise the body temperature. Drive these. Although it's hot outside, body still needs a little time to sort of warm up the tendons and ligaments. Okay, can we do this? Look, a step, few steps, and then over the other side. It's a little bit harder because you've got left and right working together. So what I mean by harder doesn't mean it's impossible, but it's just you have to think. Or multi joints.
I don't think.
There you go. You're doing really well. There we go. Nice. Take a big step. We're going to do one more and then repeat this rotation. So instead of going forwards, let's go back. There we go. Take a few jogging steps in between. Nice. Keep breathing. 2 more. And finishing off with one more side. There we go. Good. With this one, you're going to need maybe hold on to like a railing or window or even a wall, and then nice straight-legged kick with the opposite arm. Stick with the one side at a time. Go for at least 10 kicks. Notice those hamstrings that you, and the calves as well. See if you can point your toes towards your face as you kick. With a better stretch in your calf. Change over the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finish up your repetitions. That's great. Okay, let's stand a little bit wider with the feet apart. At least shoulder width apart, and then you just raise those elbows, and now I want you to turn like 180 degrees behind you. So like left and right. As we do this, try to keep the spine tall, open shoulders. Just notice if sometimes when you do this, if your back feels a little restricted, it will let you know. It will let you know by sort of feeling a little restricted on one side than the other. Or 3, 2, 1, and there you go. Perfect, Miracle. Roll the shoulders gently up and down, around. Let's introduce a bit more of a balance and shoulder circle. So I want you to commit with one side, doesn't matter left or right. I'll start with my left leg first and the right shoulder circle. So see if you can do this without holding on to anything. So with this way, look. I don't know if you can see me fully, but we're looking for a nice full rotation of the shoulder. That's it. So one leg is bringing that support, and then the other sort of range of motion. And let's change the other side. So let's just go with start going back. So this way probably, rather than doing them both for now. Both directions. Well, if you feel comfortable, you can even speed up the rotations or just go slowly and down. Slow. Okay, if you think about the neck, when shoulders are warm, neck warms up much easier. It's easier to just create these little turns. Almost you want to go over and check your blind spots down, looking down towards the floor, behind your shoulder. Breathing. Do one or two of these. Go back to the gliding exercise, Marico, remember? So rather than this way, I want to think about gliding your chin forwards and then tucking it right back in. So it's not the most glamorous looking exercise, but as you know, it targets this sort of the posterior neck. Hold the pressure, almost you're sort of biting down like a tennis ball or like an apple between your clavicles and your chin as you pull back. Yeah, very nice. There you go. One more. Good. Try this one. It's more of like a stretch for the shoulders. So if you're carrying things, you will also feel quite nice. Switch to the other side. I think if you have a little drink afterwards, we'll get ready for sort of like next phase of our next stage of the training, which is more sort of strengthening exercises for the shoulders, hips, and so on. So let's have a drink. I know it's a hot day there as well, so as mentioned, but make sure you've got a exercise mat ready for you to use. Okay, that's right. Let's work with this exercise. If you stand behind the mat, I want you to show you this quick demo. I'll give you a quick demonstration and just walk out onto your hands. But look how straight, almost never really bend your knees with the exercise. So you slowly crawl down, make sure you've got a good reach. Slowly walk over to on your hands. Like so. What I'd like to do is just practice this stretch of the calves, especially for you would be good today. Just taking that heel. There we go. If your wrists or shoulders feel slightly uncomfortable, touch your knees on the floor and rest. Just keep this active stretch in the calf. Do you feel the stretch? Yeah, good. All right, keep going for another 3, 2, 1, and here's what you're gonna do. Watch. Take a nice big step through in line with your hands, and with the other one, you're simply gonna touch the knee onto the floor. But just lean over. Look, you're almost stretching this hip muscle. It's called like a kneeling hip flexor stretch. There you go. Yeah. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2. So if you want to feel the stretch a little bit deeper, what he could do is he always, when you do this stretch, Maripo, have a foot. Don't have it like this. Pull it in and lead it with your knee. You're gonna have more control for the balance. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. And now what you can do, look, with this side, if the side that you're kneeling on, if you just reach and tilt the body towards this way, quite a nice stretch in the side of the muscles here. The elbow just can create more balance. Just lean it on your knee and hold that stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, be careful. Just go back. We're going to alternate to the other leg. So my advice would be go back up into this position and then step that knee through. Step the leg through and then that's the one. Hold the stretch first. These particular stretches are good to do them throughout the day anyway, even at least once a day. I would go as far as that, sort of suggesting doing this, but yeah, these are quite tough muscles, like a resilient muscles. They like to reach over and hold it for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, and we want to maybe just hold back in like a child pose. So push your hips as far back as you can towards your heels, and relax your elbows on the floor. Relax. Marco, we're going to practice some like a top of a press up movement. So have a look at this. I'll give you a quick demonstration first. So look, let's go with the arms extended first, and once the wrist gets tired, then we can go onto the elbows. But I want you to try this. Walk your hands sort of underneath your shoulders, and then you're gonna go fully onto almost like a top of a press-up position here. Just stabilize the joint, maybe even shift your weight from side to side. And just rest. Just get that feeling into the, just practice that for about 10 seconds. Give it a quick go. I'll do this one with you. As you do this, again, you don't want to take it to a complete failure. So don't fatigue yourself too much. Just feel this sort of fingers through the, giving that support, and come back and sit into child pose one more time. This is like a preparing your joints. What are you about to do next? So how was the wrist when he did this? Yeah? Okay, try this now. Same starting point. And I want you to, if your shoulders are okay with this, Maripo, stabilize your lower back, go in, and I just want you to focus on this. Look. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. You can come back on your knees. Go up. And then again, this is you've got to watch your wrist. If it starts to sort of give you trouble, then you rest. Try control the down for 5 seconds. Right. Yeah, stretch in between. You can just go in down pose. Okay, fully on your toes. Get set. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that was good. Shall we try one more? Yeah. All right, let's go. Get into position and begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, good. Yeah. It's a tough one. All right. Give your wrists a break for sure because wrists and shoulders are the ones that take all the pressure. Let's give the shoulders and wrists a little break. I want you to go against a solid surface and let's hold this static hold, which is one of the sort of if you're ready, set yourself up. In 5 seconds, we'll start the timing. Go down in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yeah. Avoid sort of pushing any pressure down to your knees. If anything, push your weight into the spine, into the connect to the surface. Fine to hold your hands around the hips if you need to. 1, 2, 3. Breathe nice and deep. Through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep going. Keep going. We're approaching 1 minute here, 60 seconds. Nice. This is one of the exercises that you've got really good at it. So let's see if we can go for 2. Come on. 1 minute, 15 seconds. Can we hold it for another 20? That'll be 2 minutes. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and well, that's 2 minutes. Well done. Yeah. Have a drink if you need to. Well done, Maripol. That was great. That's just setting up next exercise, by the way. Just we started on the floor mainly, but let's try this one, Maripol. So, do you have a chair nearby, or something that you can sit on? No? Okay. You don't need a chair. That's fine. I'll use the chair. Okay, reason what I'd like to do, why I would like to do from a chair, I would like you to stand up. Think about it like this. You know when we do this exercise like this? I would like to do this on, look, one leg. So you don't need the chair. Chairs are there just as a safety, okay? Now, I'm gonna go as, okay, go grab a chair. Right there. Don't worry if you don't have it. It's, oh, there you go. You got it. Put this, yeah, set it up slowly. I'll give you. Okay, let's just do them without the weights first. Just take a look at this. It's not an easy exercise. That's why it's good to have this sitting position first. So look, normally we prefer to stand up on both feet, right? As we initiate the lift. But try this. The toes on the floor rather than the heel. Okay, so look, toe. Down. Go down. Yeah. Again, one more, same leg. Now we're going to change your legs over and see which one feels your strongest leg. And we'll start with the strongest one first. Try the other leg. Let's go. One. Yeah. Slow it down. Yeah, come back down on both legs if you need. There. One more. Yeah. Now, based on what felt more confident for you, and maybe it was the first side, can you go and pick up maybe at least those small resistance? If you have one, would be good to. Let's start with one actually. So holding whichever leg you're pushing on, hold it on that side. And what we're going to do is this: look up and extend over your head. Push into that. Yeah, there we go. Let's do 5 on that leg. Slowly down. Yes. Be aware how much help you're using from the other leg. You can use that little bit of support, like I would say 70% on this base leg and a 30% on. It shouldn't be 50-50, otherwise it would be on 2 legs, right? One more. Okay. I think that was 4 or 5. 5. All right. Change the legs over. We'll try 5 on the other leg. So really go for the hinging first. So lean first and then extend. Let's go. Raise one arm out. The free hand reaches out. 2. 3. 4. One more. Good. It's difficulty is much harder, of course, doing this on a single leg. Now, if you're able to, we'll do one more variation on this. You don't have to sort of go. You might not be able to get it straight away. Is that extend this leg out, so less of it is touching the floor. Just really go for one. Like if you can do it today, great. If you find it difficult, at least we know we have to work towards it. Yeah. Right. Keep that leg off. Switch on the quadricep muscle, so it's there. Perfect. I can see it's up. Ready? 1, 2, up, and extend. Okay, we're based on that. And one more. Nice, nice. Okay, let's go for the opposite leg. Switching the legs over. Yeah. And this is why it's quite good to practice these exercises and actually work them or perform these exercises when this is an ideal time to practice, so you can strengthen out, balance the strength between the legs. I can see that your first attempt was better. On the other side, it was a little bit more challenging, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's hot, so it doesn't make it easy, by the way. So, well done.
Okay, I can speak to you.
Yes, you can. You can.
I didn't know. It's the knee that really hurts. So
Okay.
it's kind of tricky because it hurts right away.
Okay. In that case, yeah, don't.
And also about the chair, it's those folding chairs. So I'm afraid that they fold on me.
You will fold on you like an envelope. All right. If you have the chair next to you, let's just practice the strength.
Yeah, I can practice the flexibility and the strength at the same time inside of the chair.
Right. If your chair allows you to do this, see if we can walk from a sitting position. On your hands on the other side, like this. Yeah. And then walk slightly away from your chair, from your hips. So look here. And then just hold. Yeah. Go down, sort of not even halfway, but just drop the hips past the chair and just stay close to it. See if you can hold that position and breathe. Any sort of pinching or discomfort in the shoulder, come back up and take a sit. Hold.
Accessoire. Okay.
Sit back up, shake your hands out, and we'll have one more attempt. You may notice this in the back of the arms now, but those are triceps. So again, try set yourself up. Ready, set, drop the hips down, and hold. Breathe. Yeah. Sit back up and relax. Yeah. Right, we're going to take things on the floor next 10 minutes or so. We're going to work on the abdominals. We're going to work the lower back, strengthen exercise. So, come onto the kneeling position, Michael. I would like us to, if you're comfortable here, try this. Just take a look at this one now. So just the elbow to the knee, extend as much as out as you can without hyperextending your back. What I mean by hyperextending it, don't go too high, okay? Just try to get a stretch from your back, from your lats, and then get a full stretch there. Touch. If you can do 5 on each leg, it's a good way to work on your hip, shoulder stability as well. So, don't change the sides yet. Just stick with one, left and right. About 5. Let's change the sides over. If anything, as you're coming in, you can actually round your spine a little bit. Look there, and then sit back in the towel pose, relax for a few seconds. Let's see if you can turn on your back. And I'll give you a quick reminder of the exercise. We'll go with both legs today. Extended positions towards the ceiling. And try this. Your aim is to control this part of your back. So a lot of pressure pushes down. If anything, hips lift up slightly. Look. And then lower your legs only as far as you've still got the control in your back. If you notice there's a sort of back is coming off, then you stop and come back up, almost bringing the knees here. Yeah. See if you can work on this range. I'm going to give you 45 seconds to practice this exercise. Get ready. 3, 2, you've already started, even better. Let's go. Hands can either be on your side or across your shoulders or even extended towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. 15 seconds more. And final one, relax. Try to tuck your knees close to the chest, and or if it's easier to perform this like a windscreen wiper, like this. Okay, one more exercise for the abdominals, and then we go on to the planks next. So look, I want you to really drive the pressure from your heels to the floor. So no pressure, no support, basically. Think about it like this. We're gonna go up, hands behind, and look, up. Slowly back. Key here is to go back with nice control. So come up fast, but don't go back fast. So that way, I want you to think about you rolling back down slowly, 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 yeah? So if you're not pushing your heels down, this exercise will feel a lot harder. So it's not this, it's more like keeping the pressure on the abdominals, and then slowly back. Right, again, 45 seconds, get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Slow back. 15 seconds still to go. Come on. You should feel the abdominals giving gas. Waking up. When they're waking up, come on. Last one. And slowly relax, recovery. Nice rest now. And it's 1 minute rest if you want to have a drink also. Be a good time to do this now. And then we're going to go into the abdominal elbow plank. So let's see if you can get ready. Next 5.
I try not to hate them, but yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Have a good setup, good connection to the floor. If your toes are pushing into the floor, get ready in 3, 2, 1. We'll do this together. Let's go up slowly and spread your elbows nice and wide. Let's go. come on, come on. We've passed 1 minute. 1 minute, 10 seconds. Come on. 140. And have a rest. 145. Let's perform a nice stretch now. Let's bring your heart rate down. Try this one. Look. I'll show you this way. So if you think about, like, take simply dropping this leg up and over like this. Look, for the scorpion stretch. It's a really good way. Stretch your shoulder and your hip muscle same time. So take this foot slowly up and around. And with this hand, you're actually using it as a support, as a base to give you that extra sort of push up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go to the other side. Over. Hold it for like at least 10 seconds or so. Three. Let me sit back in a child pose one more time. To the standing position when you're ready. A few times. Mobilize the neck one more time. Maybe from the side where you don't have to change the position, but raise your arms above your head and then slowly, without bending your knees yet, roll down from your shoulders. Slowly, slowly. You're gonna need a good balance to do this, slowly. Keep your legs straight. And slowly come back up. Deep breath in. As you go back up, join the hands above your head and just hold the stretch to the side. So come to the other side. 4 for 3, 2, 1. There you go.